There's a moment everyone knows. A sudden stillness on a dim staircase, when the air seems to thicken and your breath hesitates. Deep inside, a quiet voice whispers, "Turn around." It happens so quickly, almost like a shadow passing through the edges of awareness, an ancient pulse that predates language or reason. Not fear, nor imagination, but something older, a signal rooted in the very fabric of survival. In that fleeting second, the world behind feels heavier than the steps ahead, as if a presence lingers just beyond sight. No form, no face, only the unmistakable weight of being watched. This is the staircase effect, an instinct so primal it stirs the depths of human memory, compelling the gaze to look back, even when nothing is there. This chapter explores the initial flicker of awareness, the subtle, almost imperceptible shift that happens before anything can be named or seen. It is not the cold grip of fear, but a delicate signal that something in the environment has changed. A primal alertness, rooted in an ancient part of the nervous system, that quietly warns of an unseen presence sharing the same space. This sensation transcends time, carried innately in all who have walked through shadows and silence. The body's rhythm slows, heart and breath align with the momentary pause, what some call instinct, others a whisper of the soul. It is the recognition of the invisible, a faint trace felt rather than observed. The body knows before the mind can catch up. This silent alarm, once essential for survival, remains alive in childhood memories of quiet streets, empty hallways, and lonely stairs. The feeling of being watched is not a ghost story, but an echo of the ancient self that had to stay alert to live. This moment holds not just fear, but a profound awareness, a thread connecting past and present in a shared human experience. The impulse to look back finds its roots in evolutionary survival. Long ago, early humans crouched beneath dense canopies, relying on keen senses to detect predators long before they appeared. Looking over the shoulder was a quick, life-saving decision, a dance between safety and danger. The brain and body remain wired to these ancestral signals. The staircase, with its shadows and shifting angles, resonates deeply with this primal vigilance. The whisper of unknown footsteps, the rustle of leaves, the subtle change in the air, all recall the dangers once faced daily. Though modern life is far removed from the wild, these biological circuits persist, pulsing beneath the surface. The same ancient fear and curiosity coexist within, causing the staircase to feel heavier, the silence to stretch. It is a timeless dialogue between the present and those who walked before, a reminder to beware, but also to remember. Feeling watched, though unseen, has a clear psychological and neurological basis. The amygdala, the brain's early warning center, constantly scans for threats, triggering heightened alertness in ambiguous situations. Stairs are places of transition. Looking downward naturally increases vulnerability, and dim lighting amplifies uncertainty. These conditions awaken hypervigilance, the brain's way of predicting danger by filling gaps in perception with imagined possibilities. Prediction networks in the cortex create narratives from fragmented sensory input, sometimes fabricating presences where none exist. Social circuits also contribute. Human brains are finely attuned to eyes and intentions, making the sensation of being watched deeply real even without visual confirmation. This blend of inherited neural patterns and momentary interpretations explains why empty staircases and dark hallways can feel alive. To feel a presence without seeing it is not delusion, but a fundamental part of human cognition. The urge to look back creates an inner tension between rational thought and instinctual response. Some dismiss the feeling as imagination. Others quicken their pace, caught between curiosity and caution. This conflict is a natural negotiation, a dance between noticing and denying the unknown. The staircase effect is more than a sensation. It is an invitation to acknowledge and embrace a deep human intuition. It reminds us that not all unknowns are threats. Some belong to the quiet wisdom of survival, waiting patiently to be understood. Accepting this feeling gently brings calm, a return to awareness without panic. The presence need not be confronted, but acknowledged as part of the body's and mind's natural rhythm. This integration of fear, curiosity, and alertness offers insight into how humans navigate darkness, both outside and within. Our inner worlds are inhabited by these silent presences, calling us to pause, to look back, not out of fear, but out of reverence for what lies beyond immediate understanding. There is a quiet poetry in the urge to look back, a gentle reminder that not all the world's mysteries need unraveling, and not all shadows signify danger. The staircase effect carries within it a sacred rhythm, a pulse echoing through the corridors of time and memory. It is an ancient conversation between what is seen and unseen, known and unknowable. When you pause on those dim steps, feeling the weight of a presence that is not there, you are touching the edges of something vast and old, an invisible thread connecting countless human souls who have stood in that very moment. This sensation, half fear and half reverence, speaks to the depths of human vulnerability and resilience. It is a moment suspended between the worlds of light and dark, the conscious and the instinctual, where the soul quietly listens. To look back is not us to seek what lies behind, but to honor the timeless instinct woven into human nature, a delicate dance with the unknown that shapes the way we move through the world, and ultimately, through ourselves.